So Shinra are around here or something or other? A bunch of people are looking this way. There's a bunch of Shinra people here messing with the rocket. Is my rocket all right? It's your rocket? Maybe it's just the town's rocket or something there? Maybe? Alright, well. Hello, Shinra Dudos. How you doing? Those terrorists are here. Well, time to fight more guys. Fight some more of them. And have them get wrecked. As they do. Just press the X button a whole bunch and then win. Probably. Did that do anything to me? Okay, well that's not too bad. Also, when I was thinking about the different games for this series here, when I was looking at the list of Final Fantasy VII games, making sure that I'm not missing anything else important, there are a couple mobile app Final Fantasy VII games that have apparently been discontinued and you can't play them anymore. But turns out there was another Final Fantasy VII game that's available now that I didn't realize existed until like last week, called Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and apparently it's a freemium gacha game that includes storylines of Final Fantasy VII, but like condensed down, Crisis Core, but condensed down, and some original stuff that's like backstory for Sephiroth or something like that. Don't let them get any further. Everyone attack! So maybe at some point, if I'm feeling spicy, maybe I'd showcase a little bit of it, just like I'm doing with Persona 5, The Phantom X as another freemium gacha game, where it's like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna do a full playthrough. Especially if it ends up getting to the point where it's like, you gotta really grind this out on a regular basis if you're playing free, or just spend real-world money if you want to advance. That's not really the kinds of games that I want to be playing there. But maybe I'd play it at some point just to showcase a little bit of it and see, hey, what's this game all about anyway? But yeah, I didn't realize that even existed. Apparently it released a couple of years ago. You're not going anywhere. Nowhere. Well, we'll see about that. How about I hit him with the, Here, you can do a regular attack. But you guys can go ahead and say... How about we go ahead and hit them with a beta? That spell is always good. Think here. Sure, that sounds good to me. Humans don't resist fire, right? Get out of here. Be gone with you. Well, as the one down. Now the other one gets nuked. Oh yeah, also, something that I did do between sessions is I looked up out of curiosity. If I'm doing the Dirge of Cerberus stuff later, then maybe I'd want to know what the heck is going on with Vincent, because I still really have no idea who the heck this guy is, I'm gonna be honest. Hell Massacre Gain, whatever the heck that is. So I did a little bit of optional Yuffie stuff that one time, so I presume that there's some optional Vincent stuff. I ended up looking that up, and it sounded like, from the sources that I saw there, which I don't know if it's true or not, apparently I needed the submarine first, and then I can go to somewhere that's like near Nibelheim or something like that. Now that I have this submarine thingamabob, I guess I can properly look into it. Maybe I do it this stream, I don't know, or maybe some future stream here. Wait, Cloud. You're gonna kick those damn Shinra out of my rocket and take me with you. Oh. Sure, that works fine, I guess, there. Okay, change party, continue. Alright, let's show this damn Shinra. It was good talking to you. I would DM you my code, but I'm sure you have enough on your plate. It's only 98% done. Enjoy your time. Still have you and a few others of my OG friends on Twitch, at least as a sentimental way. Fair enough there. I appreciate you stopping by, Incredible Geek. Hope things are, like, generally going well outside of, like, difficulty with job stuff as well there. It was nice seeing you there. Hope you have an awesome rest of the day / night or whatever time zone it is. You again. We will eliminate everyone who gets in Shinra's way. So what are they doing with the rocket? They trying to like blast it in huge materia into space or something like that to stop the meteor? In which case, why don't we just contribute our huge materia as well? This one might be a little bit tougher, so big guard. Grand Spark. Ow. Maybe I should have put some materia on Sid, but I was like, it's not gonna be anyone that tough up here. Maybe I'm wrong about that, considering we have one of our main Turks here that we're going after. Maybe it would have been a good idea. Oh, well. Don't worry, it's fine. Here, look at this. We're gonna go ahead and cross-slash that jerk over there. This is what we're gonna do. That'll do some good big damage to him. Slash, slash, slash. Oh, took some big damage there. Yeah! Yeah, no! Dang it, well, I suck. Okay, yeah, that's the person that I wanted to hit, nice. I don't know here, man. Just go ahead and say magic breath. That sounds good to me. And then let's go ahead and sense what the heck is going on with you anyway. How much health do you have here? 1 AM, and in general, I'm alive, so yeah. I'm growing mentally, but that's about it. Life is chaos. I get that feel. I'm gonna be honest there. But, yeah, yeah. Bolt 2, the hit sequel to Bolt 1. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, you're gonna cure yourself? Well, we'll see if Magic Breath cares about that. Oh, Magic Barrier. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have been doing Magic Breath then. Maybe not. Whatever. Just... No, that still did a lot of damage. Let's do Shiva. After all here. Yeah, it seems like this really isn't too bad then. I mean, apart from him just continuing to heal himself. Here, go ahead and... Where's the sleep thingamabob? Just so he can contribute, and then I can do more damage than he's healing. And probably I'm still just doing more damage than he's healing, but like... What freaking items do I have? Whatever, just... I guess he's gonna sleep through it. He really wanted to contribute here, but he's just gonna sleep through the whole thing. Maybe I do regular... Yeah, maybe I just do a bunch of regular attacks because you have that magic barrier. Here, just spam this. Ugh, ugh. Yeah, look, it's fine. Alright, he woke up for the end. That's what he did. So, yeah, there we go. Cool. Goddess. Okay, so what the heck are you guys doing with the rocket? Oh, I'll just, like, step all over you here. Don't mind me. Do I want to put some materia on you, or does it matter at this point? There's not gonna be another battle, right? Here, some things that you can potentially do if that's what it comes down to it. Just so it gains a little bit of experience. That's not gonna give me anything if it's not combined with anything, I don't think, but like... Just so it gains me XP along the way, I guess. Here's a whole bunch of stuff, just so it gains experience. I don't really need the Chocobo lure on. Sure. Sure, sounds good to me. Whatever. Why are you here? The Turks should have been here. Too bad. Those guys are over there. Oh man, the Turks being done in like that. But I won't let you through. Okay, there was another battle. Well, I put some stuff on Sid. Good. It's just one guy though, so I mean, what's he gonna do? Well, induces or cures a small state, destroys a function of any barriers. Oh, so I can do that on like enemies and stuff. Oh, you have your limit ready. Okay, so I could have gotten rid of his magic barrier there. I gotcha. Guess I should have had that on there before, and Sid also shouldn't have been sleeping through it. But, oh well. That's a-okay. It worked out fine. Ugh. Yeah, so I can't go that way towards the camera, but I can go this way. Hey, what the hell are you guys doing? Hey, just when I thought something was going on, you come back! Listen to me, Captain. We're gonna launch this rocket. What are you talking about? We're gonna load a materia bomb in this and blow up Meteor. A rocket's gonna save the planet. Man, this is so cool. Wait a minute. Yeah, just shut the hell up. How's the rocket? It's pretty much okay, but we plan to run into Meteor on autopilot. The most important device is broken. Broken? How's the repair gone? Kara's doing it. Oh, great. What a bunch of wizards you guys are. She's gonna take 100 years. I'll take over. So don't worry about the autopilot. Go ahead. Go tell everyone. Alright, Captain. Good luck. Hey, Sid. What are you doing? There are generations of knowledge and wisdom inside the materia. We're gonna borrow their powers and save the planet from Sephiroth. There's no way that we can lose the huge materia. You understand that, right? Yeah, I understand. I understand the materia is precious, and I also understand what you're thinking. But listen, I don't give a rat's ass whether it's science or magical power. No, I guess if I had to choose, I'd rather put my money on the power of science. Humans only used to walk around on the ground, but now they can fly. And finally, we're about to go into outer space. Science is a power created and developed by humans, and science just might be what saves this planet. I was able to earn my living thanks to science. So to me, there's nothing greater. Now quit your worrying about what Shinra's gonna do. I don't want to regret not having done something later. Sid, shut the hell up. I don't want to hear it. Alright, time to get to work. Anyone who ain't involved, get the hell out of here. The hell happened? Hey! Palmer's here? Palmer, what the hell do you do? I said they finished repairing the autopilot, so I launched it! Goddamn Cher. Why'd you pick today to get fast? I don't even budge. It's completely locked up. Hey! Almost lift off! What the? No countdown? It just seemed the same without it. Hey! Blast off! Oh. Where? Hey, look, there's a countdown. So this game takes us to space. Another thing that I was not expecting. So... okay. I guess Chekov's done with this rocket and all, but... well then. Water break time for me. Oh, are we in space? Is that what's going on here? I finally made it. Outer space. Let's see. How's the course set? Yep, let's head for a collision with a meteor. Can we do something? If it goes on, we're... damn, Palmer went out of his way to lock the autopilot device. We might not be able to change course. Is this the end? Huh? What the hell are you saying? I'm still young. Don't give up so easy. I'm not gonna crash into meteor. Just watch. I keep an escape pod on the rocket just for emergencies like this. I deciphered the lock code on the escape pod. I'll bail right before we crash into meteor. Well, if it's on autopilot, why would we do it right before we crash into meteor and not, like, right now? Hey, what about the huge materia? If you want the materia, do whatever you want. Materia should be there after you climb that ladder. You sure? I don't know. I know what I said a minute ago. Maybe all that I really want was just to go into outer space. So why don't you all do whatever you think is right? Would it actually change anything? I presume not. Because we still need to have like a final boss battle and stuff like that, so I presume that this huge materia plan slamming that into the meteor would fail. Finally found the huge materia. I would presume here. Instructions said the lock can be opened if we enter the passcode from this control panel. There's the control panel. Try and operate it? Sure, enter passcode. Hey, Cloud. You know how to use it, right? Every time it says enter passcode, push OK, cancel, menu, or switch. Punch in the right code, it'll unlock, you can get the huge materia. So, what order am I supposed to enter the passcode in? I don't know. Let's try and punch in the code randomly. Your passcode 1. Enter passcode 2. Enter passcode 3. Enter passcode 4. Passcode input error. Unauthorized user identified. Protection system will activate in 3 minutes. Seems like you missed the code. If we don't enter the correct passcode before the protection system activates, we won't be able to get the materia back. Alt-tabbing off pauses it, right? It sure looks like it does. I don't know, man. Final Fantasy VII. Huge materia passcode. I assume that getting it is an optional thing, but, like, if it's here, I may as well do it. What is the passcode? Code is BXAA. But, like, what would it be with, my weird cursed mapping? I can try that once for funsies here. BXAA. Let's see here. I guess that's like an Xbox controller, because I don't have a B button here. So B, X square isn't going to do anything here. A. Heard there's a passcode only the top people in Shinran. Probably have to enter that. Trying to enter some codes while I'm trying to remember the passcode. Alright, well that doesn't work there. I got it with AYBB on the Android mobile version. Well, I don't have a Y button, so I'm going to assume that this is Xbox mapping. A, Y, B, B. I have a feeling you push OK only once. I don't know. Rocket code for huge materia on Switch? Playing the Switch version. I'd share for others who have the same problem, but it's BXAA. I'm pretty sure I changed the mapping for my menu at one point. From square to triangle. So BXAA. Wait, if that's a Nintendo controller, then B would be at the bottom. So, like, B, my X, A. Hell yeah! Passcode confirmed. Identified as an authorized user unlocked. Okay. Alright, Cloud, it's unlocked. Yep, great advice, save the day. Okay, well. Received key item, huge materia. Sweet. Well, this is rocking on its own, is slamming into Meteor. Because again, I assume that nothing changes if the huge materia slams it. I can look it up. Let's see here. Final Fantasy VII, leave the huge materia on the rocket. Just out of curiosity, does it lead to something different? If you don't take the huge materia, leaving the huge materia in the rocket does not change the cinematic scene. The damage the rocket causes to Meteor is the same whether you get the huge materia or not. Okay, well, that's what I figured was the case there. But just confirming. Imagine credits just roll there if you leave the huge materia in. How do I interact here? I think nothing in the story meaningfully changes, just that you keep the item. Yeah. And that one GameFAQs post that I was just reading there was like, you can lead up to doing a different materia later. Or unlocking another materia later if you have all the huge materia. I assume the escape pod is somewhere around here. I don't know. Maybe. What? I guess that's meant to be like a piece of rubble, a piece of the ship there or something like that. But when I first saw that, I thought that was like Master Hand from Smash Bros. At first or something. Ugh. Damn. My leg's stuck in the debris. Sid. I can't. It's so heavy. I can't lift it. Don't worry about me. Hurry up and go. Be in a hurry. The rocket's gonna crash into Meteor. We're just gonna completely ignore how gravity would work in space here. Unless we're still rapidly accelerating. I guess one could make the argument. Can't go without my friends. You, I don't know, dumbass here. No time to worry about other people. I'm gonna do whatever I can. You're stupid. You're really fucking stupid. I assume is what's censoring, I don't know. Tank number 8 blew up. So tank number 8 really was malfunctioning. Shara, you were right. But this is the end for me. Don't say that, Sid. Huh? Shara! I tagged along. I'm coming to help you. You stupid, I don't know. Something. Sorry. This game really likes having swear words that censors. I almost said sense words for some reason. The escape pod is this way. Please hurry. Is there not gonna be room for all of us and then she's gonna stay behind and it's gonna be like an emotional scene with her and Sid or something? Hurry, I'm going to detach the escape pod. Sure. Does this pod really fly? It'll be okay. I've checked it. Then I'm relieved. Thanks. Or maybe that's not what goes on. I don't know. It was just an idea that occurred to me. In terms of storytelling stuff where it's like, I could see the story potentially doing that. Alright, well. We outie. So this is outer space. So we'd be floating here. Man, it's the real thing. I'm really here in outer space. Nah, it's just a green screen back there. Clearly, we're still under the influence of Earth's gravity. Well, I mean, even when you're in space, you're still under the influence of Earth's gravity, unless you're really far there. So long, Shinra number 26. But you know what I mean. Under the influence in such a way that you're being pulled down to the ground. Which is also technically still the case if you're on something like the ISS. Where it's like, you're essentially just suspended in free fall towards the Earth. Perpetually. Forget this whole analogy, man. I know that was like the Elder at Cosmo Canyon there. But it's just kind of fun to imagine. Is that you, God? Looking over the Earth, seeing the meteor exploding and stuff? I guess the ship exploding on the meteor. Lots of cinematics at this point in the game. I guess hence this being disc 3 and all that, because apparently these took up a whole bunch of space. So apparently there's not too much game on disc 3 from what I've heard, but because there's so many cinematics, they take up a whole bunch of room. Why did it destroy that side and not, like, the side coming towards the planet? Wouldn't that have made more sense? It looks really cool now. There's that leitmotif. No! It'd be funny if the game gave you an option to not only leave the huge materia there, but leave the huge materia that you collected on there too. See if it changed anything. Rufus and the others' plan was a failure. What a bust. But I kinda hoped it'd work. We've been bothering them as much as we can. But there ain't no other way. Wonder if we've been wrong all this time? Makes you worry, doesn't it? Don't worry, think. The girl's right. Start worrying and there's no stopping it. Things just start falling apart and get worse and worse. You're pretty damn optimistic. You up to something? Yeah, I've been thinking about this and that. All the time we've been up here looking at the planet. I've been thinking even when we were floating in the ocean in that escape pod. I've been thinking too about the universe, planet, ocean. How wide and big. No matter where I go and what I do, it won't change a thing. Maybe you're right. But I came up with something different. I always thought this planet was so huge. But looking at it from space, I realized it's so small. We're just floating in the dark. Kind of makes you feel powerless. On top of that, it's got Sephiroth festered inside it like a sickness. That's why I say this planet's still a kid. Little kid sick, trembling in the middle of this huge universe. Someone's gotta protect it. Follow me? That someone is us. Sid, that's beautiful. Yeah, Sid, you even got to me. Now what? How are we gonna protect the planet from Meteor? I'm still thinking about that. I'll go the music cut out right for that specific line. Huh? Did you hear something? Maybe it's the planet's scream? Or is it Meteor? Hey, how do we know that this is really the planet's scream? Did you forget? Guggenhagen told us. Guggenhagen. Let's go see Grandfather. Cosmo Canyon. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us something that will be helpful. At least the game tells you where to go at this point here. For a moment I forgot that larger data-sized DVDs were not yet a thing in 1997. I wonder why a few cinematic scenes would need multiple discs. Yeah, when I was looking up the content of the different discs of this game, it sounds like, hey, here's a whole lot of game with disc 1, a whole lot of game with disc 2, but then disc 3 is just like, yeah, basically just the tail end of the game. But apparently there's so many cinematics, and apparently oh, I guess my controller disconnected again. And apparently the ending cinematic of this game is really long and really high quality that it just like crammed up the data of a disc. So I look forward to seeing what the ending cinematic is like. Gives me something to work towards here and all that. So Cosmo Canyon, I remember where that is. Wait, I'm going to the gold saucer, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to the gold saucer. The Cosmo Canyon was this one right here. Yes. Yes. This. Wait, can I land here or no, because it's rock? Gosh, dang it, man. Why? Why you do this to me, game? Where's the closest bit here? This? I don't like how it doesn't let me land on rock. This is really close though, right? I presume. Yeah, we'll probably heal up while we're in Cosmo Canyon. Oh, I still have Sid in my party here. I guess I can change that before I go in. Who won? I guess with the back turned or something? It didn't really matter there. 1. Maybe it's... I have some sort of element or something there? Oh, 1? What? Ah, critical 1. I don't know, man. Go ahead and summon Titan, I guess. I don't know why I'm just continuing to deal 1s. Anger of the land. Otherwise, I'll hit him with beta or something. I don't know. That's what I'll do. Nothing's gonna be ready for a color change here in a second. It's gonna look bright, and it's gonna look kind of bronze. I'm experimenting with different ideas here. I can always try some different things next year. We'll see how this turns out. We shall see here. Maybe I could have gone gold and then, like, yellow for the wreath that's gonna be the change color on top of it and, like, the first. I used my gold filament for the little wreath that prints around in the first at the top before, but my gold seems kind of pale. My gold is like this, is what it is. It doesn't really pop. It's not really super bright. So I'll probably print the base of this trophy in this gold here. But I'm wondering if I should use my bright yellow for the gold on the front of this piece. I might just do that. Did my controller... Okay. Here. Thinking I might potentially just do that. Sure, take those off again. Go ahead and PHS this. Like that. There we go. All set up again with my party. Just the way I like it. I'm ordered right? Yep. I am indeed ordered right. Okay.